From the director of Columbiana and Transporter 3. That wasn't a compliment. Taken 2. Directed by Olivier Megaton and starring Mr. Badass himself, Liam Neeson, along with Maggie Grace and Famke Janssen, I'm gonna say? Yeah, let's just go with that. So, the sequel to Taken. A great movie, by the way. How was it? I actually didn't think it was half bad. There are obvious issues here, but let's focus on the positive first. Megaton, I really want to say Megatron, but Megaton did a much better job directing this film than he did with Columbiana. Columbiana, piece of shit, that movie, bleh. But this movie, he directed it a lot better. Though the hand-to-hand combat scenes were poorly shot, and I mean really poorly shot, it was edited fairly well. Certain shots weren't on screen for as long as I would have liked, and during the car chase, the cuts were really quick, so you really didn't want to blink. And that goes for the CQC bits as well. And there were certain actions, like certain really simple actions, like for instance the car, you know, it goes up in the air, flips over, and then skids across the road, and it's done in like 15 cuts. Can you do it in 5? Liam Neeson was awesome. His ex-wife, on the other hand, had nothing to do. The daughter was fun to watch though. She was a lot more involved in the action this time. There's a bit where she's on the phone with Neeson and he's in this place with his ex-wife and she's in the hotel and he's trying to figure out where they are in comparison to one another. One of the more thrilling sequences I felt. But her throwing grenades just so that Neeson can figure out where the hell she is in comparison to them, that's just plain stupid. Nobody even seems to notice or care. Yeah, apparently grenades going off in Istanbul is not a big deal. What are you talking about? It happens every day. The story itself is dumb as hell. Imagine just for a second how many Taken 2s we'd have if the families of every guy killed in an action movie decided to take revenge. The list of movies would go from here to Mars and back. Taken 2 was not a necessary sequel. It is clearly one of those movies where the reaction to the first one was so great that they just felt the need, you know, the requirement to make another one. I even read a quote online where Luc Besson said that this would be the only Taken sequel. And that's a good thing, because we don't need a trilogy for everything, despite what the studios might think. I'm gonna be a little generous and give Taken 2 3 out of 5 stars. Entertaining, paced well, and Liam Neeson was a total badass. If down the road I see it on Blu-ray for $5, then I wouldn't mind buying it. But as it stands, Taken is a much better film. Thanks as always for watching, guys.